What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better. He did a week ago.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Throwing off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Is a first down.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. They're going to try and throw here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Plowing up the middle. Escapes the defender. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And a first down.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
First down.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. Results in a first down.
In the red zone now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Intended for his wideout. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he is in. Touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by their fourth-year quarterback.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Now looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It is caught left side. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The visitors, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And not only has he reached the century mark in receptions this season, but it's good enough to sit him among the league's leaders in that category. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that 10.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on 1st down. Complete over the middle. Limited damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. The motion receiver left. On 1st down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Come on, the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
For a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Stop short of the goal line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that means 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Blown back, it's the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 37 yards. Result.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only gets this one down to the 9.
The ball carried by number
Give him a few
12.
yards on that run. It's second and 7.
9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They're throwing it. Has it in, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the defense. Deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
This offense getting all set for this series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Flush down now to his left. And he's hit and set out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. The give here on second. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third down from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He hits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Second and 10, so at the 28.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
It's third down.
To the air on third and long.
10 yards to go.
That one's complete over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10.
The offense getting set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Throwing on seconds. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Intended for his
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
50-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Now come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from 37. They'll throw here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on fourth down, they're out to try for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
Looks away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pitch. He's thrown again. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First
So
down.
they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And they'll throw 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Once again, it is Jack Browning out for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 32-yard line.
He'll throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 84.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Intended for his tight
You
end.
never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
They'll take over.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
That's good.
A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives him a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
The 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to get this down to the floor before being stopped.
That's
They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
There's a dive up the middle. And it looks like they're getting about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32. Right up the gut. He dodged the tackle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Throwing it on second down. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They give it to him again. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throwing now on third and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
To the ground and incomplete.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball. To do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
Looking for a pass on second and short. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
A give now from the gun.
First down.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Working now from the gun. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 14. Result is a first down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Third and long for him here. Touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14.
20. Our home team, 6.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense to the line. Here we go. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Second down and 10.
Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Number 10.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Oh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending first and 10. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 brings up third and 4.
Throwing on third down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Looking in the air here. Brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now a third and 5.
They'll work against the blitz. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Man in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
First and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal. I'll throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 brings up third down and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 7 yards. It's fourth down and goal.
Desperation time here on fourth. Intercepted in the end zone.
You knew before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough. That meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus. And those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The offense headed back to the field. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle third down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on third down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and they led that touchdown on the previous drive.
Plowing up the middle. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. First down run, Madison 5, now 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. Escapes the defender. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to the well again. And he got what he could there, calling it about 4 yards on 1st down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Third down from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
And a 1st down. A gain of 9 yards results in a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He's round up for it. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.